Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how the Chicago Bulls are expected to blow up this team in this upcoming offseason. I'm also going to be talking about how the Bulls could sign and trade Vucevic in this offseason, also recapping and grading all the moves Arturas and Marc Eversley have made since they did take over the Bulls front office. Also, just a quick little update. I'm sorry for the lack of videos for the past few days. I've been really busy and I've had some personal things going on, but I just want to say thank you guys for all the love on the channel. We're almost at 25,000 subscribers, and I can't believe that. We're under 200 subs away from that, and once the channel does hit 25,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, and I'll make sure to throw up the giveaway on the screen right now. I'm going to be giving away a little Bulls carriage package, I'd say, and I'll be giving away a hat, a book, a Bulls sticker, and some socks, and all you have to do to be entered into this giveaway is make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, leave a quick like below today's video, and a comment below today's video, and that's all you have to do, and you'll be automatically entered into this giveaway. So nonetheless, thank you guys for all the love on the channel and the past few videos, but either way, let's just jump right into it. I feel like no matter how this Bulls team does finish this season, change is coming. I mean, Arturas hinted at it at the trade deadline. He did say all the deals that were at the table at the trade deadline are still going to be on the table at the draft or in this upcoming offseason. I know Bulls fans have been wanting the Bulls to blow up this roster for months now. There was a lot of talk before the trade deadline about Bulls fans and NBA insiders expecting the Bulls to do that and wanting them to do that. There's been many articles, many tweets, and I saw just a few weeks ago Jalen Rose does expect the Bulls are going to blow this thing up in this upcoming offseason. Also, I also saw Casey Johnson and Shams were both on Stacey King's Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast not too long ago, and Shams did report saying that the Bulls have big decisions to make on Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan in this upcoming offseason, and I know Casey Johnson also did report to just keep your eyes on Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan and how he does expect the Bulls to trade one of them or maybe both of them. And before I really jump into this video, leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video. If you guys want this Bulls team to blow up this team, just go into a little rebuild, maybe just trade Zach, DeMar, or sign and trade Vucevic. I plan to talk about all those topics in today's video. And in my eyes, I'm just going to go over the report Casey Johnson did say to just keep an eye on Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. And, you know, this is way above my pay grade, but if I'm the Bulls front office, I hate to be like this. It's an easy choice. I mean, huge shout out to DeMar DeRozan. He's had an amazing 2 years with the Chicago Bulls. I mean, this man pretty much just put up 50 points versus the Timberwolves. And I don't want to come off like I'm hating DeMar DeRozan or anything like that. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. But let's be real. By the start of next year, DeMar DeRozan will only be on a 1-year contract with the Chicago Bulls, and he will be turning 34 years old. But there has been some rumors and drama between the fit between DeMar and Zach LaVine, not so much between their personal relationship, just on their basketball, I'd say, relationship, and there's how they fit together on the floor. And like I did say, I don't want to hate DeMar, but if you're choosing to build around someone nowadays, obviously Zach LaVine is much younger, and let's be real, Zach LaVine fits into the modern day NBA player much more than DeMar DeRozan, and I think we all know this. On DeMar DeRozan's career, he's never really been a good three-point shooter, and especially nowadays, to win an NBA championship and just to be good in the NBA, you have to be a good three-point shooting team, which I think we all know the Bulls do struggle at that. And also, let's be real, I feel like DeMar DeRozan could get some good trade assets back in return. Now, I do believe Zach LaVine could get more, so if the Bulls front office does choose to go into a full rebuild, I could definitely see them trading Zach and DeMar. But I do expect this Bulls front office to try and stay competitive, and they want to be aggressive in this offseason. I truly do expect them to trade DeMar or Vucevic. I feel like trading Zach LaVine is just not the answer. I mean, Zach's only 28 years old, and especially since the All-Star break, I think we've all seen a healthy Zach LaVine and the max contract player that the Bulls have signed Zach LaVine to be. It just doesn't make sense to trade Zach LaVine in my eyes. And I also wanted to talk about real quick, leave your thoughts below today's video. Did Arturas Marc Eversley rush the rebuild? I mean, when they took over, they had Zach LaVine on a cheap contract. They had the 4th overall draft pick. I mean, obviously, you can still decide if they made the right move drafting Patrick Williams. Obviously, Obviously, looking back on it, drafting Tyrese Haliburton would have been a big upgrade in my opinion, especially with the recent Lonzo Ball injury update that just came out. I feel awful for Lonzo Ball. That is a huge question mark for the future of the Bulls. And also just on a human perspective, I just hope Lonzo can play basketball again in the future. I mean, you could question the Patrick Williams draft pick that Arturas and Mark Eversley did make. You can also question them rushing the rebuild, especially overpaying for Vuce. I don't understand why Vuce does get some hate. I mean, looking back on that trade, the Bulls definitely lost that deal, especially giving up 2 first-round draft picks. But let's be real, Vuce is no bum. I mean, yeah, he's getting up there in age. He is going to be 33 by the start of next season. But at the end of the day, this man is a walking double-double. He's one of the best rebounding centers in the NBA per stats. I mean, you could say this man has had a bad year, a bad 2 years with the Bulls, but at the end of the day, he has been averaging about 18 points per game and 11 rebounds per game in, I'd say, quote-unquote down years for Vuce. That's still very impressive. So definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video. What you guys expect the Bulls to do in this upcoming offseason. I feel like every article and every Bulls fan that I see, or just a tweet that I see on Twitter, most of them want the Bulls to blow up this roster or retool. I feel like they're just not going to rebuild. This front office has been way too aggressive, and they've said many times they want to win now. It would really shock me if the Bulls did go into this offseason and traded all of their big three. And speaking of that, I wanted to talk about the whole Vuce situation. And I know Casey Johnson has talked about this, and I do agree with what he has reported. The Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle, and at this point, you either have to re-sign Vuce and probably overpay Vuce for him to stay in Chicago, or you're going to have to try and sign and trade him, but that's going to be hard to do because Vuce is an unrestricted free agent. So say he does just sign with another NBA team like the Magic. I know there's been some rumors about him possibly re-signing with the Magic one day. He could just sign there, and the Bulls can lose him for nothing. You know, he's not a restricted free agent like how Marketing was, where the Chicago Bulls easily could sign and trade him. Vuce could leave for nothing, and that would be awful for the Chicago Bulls given how much trade assets and draft picks they did give up for Vuce. Now, in my eyes, I don't see a sign and trade coming for Vuce. I know a lot of Bulls fans probably want that to happen, but it just doesn't make sense. In my eyes, I feel like the Bulls are going to have to overpay for Vuce and re-sign him. You just can't let this man walk for nothing. Leave some comments below today's video what you guys want and expect the Bulls to do with Vuce in this upcoming offseason. That whole situation is also going to be a tricky situation. I feel like the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle. And same with the whole Lonzo Ball situation. You know, sorry I didn't make a past video talking about that recent injury update, but that's awful. 3 knee surgeries on the same knee in under 2 years. I just hope he can play again. And I think it's also obvious the Bulls are going to have to upgrade the point guard position in this upcoming offseason with little to no cap space. The Bulls front office is going to have to be very creative in this upcoming offseason. Thankfully, they have shown they could do that before, signing and trading for Lonzo Ball and DeMar DeRozan when the Bulls had little to no cap space just a few off seasons ago. I don't know. I still do trust Arturas and Mark Eversley. I do feel like they did rush the rebuild with the Chicago Bulls and maybe overpaid for Zach and overpaid for Vuce. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel in the past few videos. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys also enter the giveaway. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.